will run through the end of March 2010. We really hope you will experience the joy of creating your own or My DS by downloading your favorite DSiWare to your Nintendo DSi. But we will announce the details at the next opportunity. As for the detailed lineup of DSware, we are planning to announce it in the near future, but I'd like to show some of them today. As you know, the two software titles from the Brain Training series for DS have created the brain training craze all across Japan. We have redeveloped these games as two DSiWare called Small Brain DSi Training Every Day for Adults, Literature Edition and Science Edition, so that you can bring with you anytime and enjoy playing for a few minutes every day. In addition to the training, which were popular with the past two titles, we are preparing new trainings, some of which make use of photo shooting and other new abilities of DSi. The software can be stored in the internal memory of DSi, and it can tell you in advance approximately how long it will take for a training to be completed, so it is really handy for you to enjoy any spare time you have. Also, the popular Virus Buster minigame from More Brain Training was included, and you can save the data even before you complete one game. By now, we have established Nintendo DS Station in approximately 1,000 retail outlets in Japan. As the second step to establishing these Wi-Fi connection points, we will start the new service called Nintendo Zone. As the first step, we have formed a collaboration with McDonald's, and we will start the Nintendo Zone service at McDonald's outlets in Kanto, Chukyo, and Kansai regions. When you enter a Nintendo Zone, the icon of Nintendo DSi flashes to notify you. When you use Nintendo DS or Nintendo DS Lite to use the same service, you will first need to download Nintendo Zone Viewer. In the case of Nintendo DSi, that function is already pre-installed in the internal memory, so you can use the services more easily. When you are inside Nintendo Zone, no connection setup activities are required. Original content exclusive to the area will be provided through the Nintendo Zone Viewer. The trial versions of DS software are already provided. In addition, for each DS software, the publishers are able to make additional content available for the download. DS can also take advantage of Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Nintendo DSi will launch in two colors, matte white and matte black. The suggested retail price of Nintendo DSi is 18,900 yen. We will launch it on November 1st, 2008 in Japan. As for the non-Japanese markets, this new product will be launched in 2009, and details shall be announced by local markets later. Well, I have so far explained about the new family member of Nintendo DS called Nintendo DSi. In addition to the hardware, I would like to explain about the DS software plan. In the most recent summer sales season, Dragon Quest V became a million seller soon after its launch. Rhythm Heaven is still selling more than 50,000 copies a week, even today after more than 2 months after the launch. It is showing the typical sales trend of touch generation software, and reaching the 1 million sales mark in the near future appears to be almost guaranteed. Pokemon Platinum, which was launched on September 3rd, set a DS software launch period sales record by selling through 1 million copies within just 3 days, and 1.5 million copies were sold in 3 weeks. Pokemon Movie last year made the record by selling 2.16 million pre-sale tickets sold, but this year's movie renewed that record by selling 2.36 million pre-sale tickets. We feel that their efforts to make premium Pokemon available for download to DS while fans with DS are watching Pokemon movies at movie theaters have been appreciated by the fans. Also, according to our Club Nintendo's data, older consumers who used to enjoy the past Pokemon series are enjoying playing with Platinum. As for the new titles to be launched, first of all, I would like to introduce you to the latest addition to our Touch Generation series. It's called Walking Can Tell Your Life Rhythm DS. As you can see, 2 units of the life rhythm counter are attached to the software. This life rhythm counter is similar to a pedometer, which doesn't have a display screen, but by communicating with DS, you can know what level of activities you were engaged in and during which time period. In other words, you can confirm your life rhythm. By keeping the record every day, it will visualize your weekly life rhythm, and it keeps track of the number of steps you make every day. The life rhythm counter counts your steps per minute and can tell when in a day you are making steps. Also, your Me appears for the very first time for DS with this software. You can transfer the Me's of your family from Wii. We will sell life rhythm counter at 1,800 yen separately as well. One software keeps the data for up to 4 people. From now until the end of the year, engaging software for DS will be launched one after another every week. Great numbers of people in different demographics already enjoy playing with many types of DS software. By the end of this year, our DS software lineup will be so rich that those existing consumers who have already enjoyed DS game experiences will feel that there are many more games that suits their tastes. What we are showing today is just a part of all the games scheduled to be launched this year, and as you know, many DS titles are selling for long periods of time, so the DS library is actually richer. A variety of titles are waiting for you, including the titles which can be played by anyone regardless of age, gender, and the past gameplay experiences. The titles that can be played very quickly at a time, and the titles that are challenging enough for veteran gamers, as well as the games which can be more fun when you're playing with your friends. We would like to show you the DS lineup that includes not just the software to be launched by the end of this year, but the ones for early next year as well.